So, friends, welcome to Starting Without Phoenix. And eating beef.
Just beef.
With rice, beans, and lettuce. Because you can't have it without the lettuce. We need lettuce.
Why are we going over what we're eating for dinner?
We want more lettuce. We need more lettuce, Wudgie.
No, that's grass. We don't eat that.
Wudgie, have you not paid attention to last stream?
Yeah, it's grass. I've already told you this. That's
So
I
you
said
eat
it last
it.
stream,
You
and I'll
eat the
say it any
lettuce.
other time. I'll say it off stream. No, I don't.
You eat the lettuce. You drink
Don't
tea.
eat lettuce.
That is the diet of the Soleosaurus stream.
Unbelievable.
And the fact that that rhymed makes me enough to mean to just load the content. Help.
Yeah. Yeah, hell,
Leftover fish and chips for breakfast.
Why are we going over food?
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, if you have a better idea.
Yeah, voicing our lines.
Oh, but what if there's no lines to voice?
Dude, he got out of here real quick.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm guessing his internet must have crashed. Cause
Yeah, I think he just died.
What a moment.
Well, I suppose that is an answer.
Truly a moment.
I accidentally alt F4'd twice and then closed Discord.
Oh. We thought your internet died because we saw you crash and then we saw the pop-up in the bottom right-hand corner of Solia's stream that your games are now available.
Oh, well, we won't. If you insist.
Oh.
All right, guys, we can finally play Apollo Justice. I'm able to access the shared library.
Thank God.
I don't have Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, Trilogy, whatever.
All right, well, anyways. July 9th, 2:12 p.m. Write Anything Agency.
Hey, Apollo!
What?
How do I put this? You know what? Actually, nothing. Nothing. I mean, something, maybe I should tell him. Or maybe not.
Out with it! The suspense is giving me an ulcer.
Oh, I know what that's like. But
Good.
you know the trial today? Well, I was kind of thinking, if you gave it a score, what score would you give it?
Score? Gee. I guess I would, 3 out of 10. I'm just as bad as you.
See? It's so low.
Clearly. Maki avoided the guilty verdict, which is something. Though I can't say I'm any less confused about the case.
Voice mod back.
Oh, you don't even have it prepared. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I asked Interpol about that number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing. IPXX 314206.
Pie.
The agent registered under that number was Romain Lettuce.
And the victim, Mr. Lettuce, who would have guessed he was actually an undercover Interpol agent? What a mess. And we don't have any idea what he was investigating.
Well, true, but we know who shot him now. We are told the whole court.
Voice. That voice I heard talking to Mr. Lettuce. I have a feeling I'm cutting off and there's nothing I can do because it's voice mod! And I heard the gunshots fired. It was him! It was Mr. Doran!
It's another crazy, loud mystery, Apollo. I love mysteries.
My ears.
The crazy, noisy mystery.
I don't. Speaking of mysteries, What's Mr. Wright up to? Yeah, he's been kind of gone for a while.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy around.
What is this some kind of stray that just wanders in and out at will?
I wouldn't say that, but he has been going out a lot. Some top secret mission, he said.
Top secret?
Anyway, you can't just rely on him to save the day. That's not how you be a lawyer. What, you have to stick to your mentor like 24/7? Have him threaten you? Day in, day out?
He already does that anyways without me asking.
What?
Yes, you do it too.
That's true. You do got me to help you, so we'll be fine.
Fine. Right. Well, time's a wasting, as they say. Let's investigate.
That's the spirit.
By that,
Your
I mean, let's
mentor, right?
This is a nice door. I wonder what happens if I walk through it.
Oh, let's talk about the fact that Darian did it.
Well, Lamar dropped a bomb in court today.
No, Polly, that's next game.
What?
Oh, you mean a figure of speech. I'm sorry, go on.
I don't know if I can proceed. Anyways, she said it was Darren.
Laura said she's never forgotten a voice, right? That's so cool.
I guess.
What's that called again? Elephant ears? I bet that's what they're called.
Somehow I don't think that means what you think it means. And she has to be wrong this time.
Wrong? Why?
I mean, look. Those gunshots are right during the concert.
That's right. I was burning up the dance floor at that time.
Right. Did you happen to look up on stage? Maybe, Darian even?
You bet I did. He's one of the Gavineers guitarists after all. He's so cool. Oh.
Right. All the Gavineers have a rock-solid alibi. He couldn't have shot Mr. Latouche backstage.
But Lamar heard him, didn't she? She heard Darian backstage, right?
Somebody's either wrong or lying very badly here. An Interpol agent.
I was wondering, what is Interpol anyway?
Huh? Interpol? They're the guys who catch international criminals.
Why can't they just call them the International Police instead of making up some silly name?
That's not... Anyway.
So dumb.
You think he was investigating Lamar?
What? Why would anyone do that? She's not a criminal. She couldn't be.
Don't be fooled by appearances is all I'm saying.
But remember, I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palmed coin at 50 paces. What, does that make me a criminal too?
If only it were that easy.
Excuse
In
me?
any case, we know he's working on something.
I wonder if it was something that has something to do with something, huh? And that something being our case, the last something I mean.
Something like that. Frankly, the whole thing is making my head hurt. What was Mr. Latouche up to?
Lozzu who?
Yeah, Lozzu.
Who is this supposed to be?
Lozzu, you know what to do.
Trucy? Was that another one of your tricks?
It wasn't me. I can't even make Mr. Hat laugh like that. That voice is hard, man.
Wherever the mundane gives to miracles, a word is whispered. Robbery.
Hey, the other day... All right.
Who's there?
Goodbye. Mysterious as the night. They'll never see it coming.
Just imagine that, did we?
He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours?
Hardly.
We meet again.
Who are you? And could you please stop smirking like that?
It's you! Uncle Valent!
Uncle Valent? He's your uncle?
No, silly! It's the great Gramarade, Valent Gramarade! The great
Gramarade.
magician!
Yes, it is I, the great Valent Gamaree, as seen on television.
Oh, right, Gatorade, I forgot.
And could you please stop
Gasoline.
smirking like that?
It's been a while,
AC
Miss
is on.
Cookie. 7 years to be exact. What?
Whose AC is on?
Oh, it's probably mine. Oop.
How much you want to bet he voiced the line?
So, funny enough. Funny thing.
Why, how you've grown.
Good to see you again, Uncle Valent. You look exactly the same.
But my mustache.
I hate to intrude, but
Yeah, your, mustache, yeah, it's,
And I'm yellow. I never cleaned these garments of mine.
uh-huh.
no, it's none of that. What is a great magician doing paying us a visit?
I believe it was you who wished to see me. So be quick with your questions. Quick. And do not quake, quail, or quiver. I am quite tame. Though my stardom may sear the sight, I'm quite down to earth when needs calls.
He does
Okay, can
have
you restart the stream?
He does have a certain aura to him. It's true.
Alright.
The audio was.
I thought it was just
quite a
me that
bit.
was getting shot in the ear.
There we go.
Let's ask him about the case, Apollo.
His aura sure isn't lost on our magician in the making. She's practically drooling with enthusiasm.
After all, Uncle Valent's one of Daddy's best friends. That's why I call him Uncle.
What? You mean Mr. Right?
No, I mean, like, real Daddy.
Trucy's real father?
Wait, Apollo, don't tell me you don't know about Troop Gatorade.
True grammar raid? What? Huh? But it does sound kind of familiar.
Oh, lost life! Lamentably listless lad. Do not know of the greatest troop of magicians on the planet.
Valorant? Who is this dude?
Valent.
I hate
Yeah,
that game.
I was trying to
Oh,
make
sorry,
a
sorry,
joke.
sorry.
Well, thankfully UA didn't interrupt me, which is kind of surprising. Violent Grammary. The name began to surface in my mind. It was a name I've heard on the television as a child.
You bet you've heard that name. Where the cruise ship disappear?
Hold on. Finish what you're eating first there, Trucy. It's rude to speak while your mouth is full.
Sorry, Polly, I'm hungry, and I'm excited too because there's a cool magician.
You should look in the mirror, young child.
Hey, look at that. He gave you a compliment.
Oh my gosh, Polly! There's a magician!
I don't think that
You
compliment
can
is
summon
much.
another one if you wish.
Wait, how can I? She puts out Mr. Hat. How do you do, my fair lady?
There's two magicians, Polly! Anyways, to get back what I was saying, he made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park. Oh, and he made all his gold disappear from a safe, and then escaped from a high security prison. And then nuked a certain plateau, and then I forgot what. Oh yeah, he made rats come out of sewers, plaguing the whole city.
I don't believe half of what you said there, but you said he is a magician?
I open the locks to hearts chained by mediocrity. This is the true miracle of troop grammar.
Wait.
What, Apollo?
I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago. Aren't you with someone else? Like a duo?
A duo?
Yeah, you had a partner. Something grammar. Jesus Christ.
Yes, Zack Grammary. A masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining showmanship.
Huh? Why is everyone so quiet?
Daddy.
What? Oh, no way.
Why won't you repeat what she says?
Because it'll be a cold day if I say that.
What do you mean? Don't you have any parents, Apollo? Let's not talk about it, actually. Once upon a time, Troop Grammary included 2 grand magicians. Myself, Valiant Grammary, and my partner, Zack Grammary.
And this Zack was...
He was my real daddy.
Trucy's father, a magician. I guess that makes sense. I had no idea.
There wasn't much point in talking about it. Not now that he's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not lonely. I've got my daddy after all. And you make me laugh, Apollo.
Glad that I'm good for comic relief, at least.
And also my student. But not that I see daddy around much these days.
I've been remiss in remembering my reasons for my visit.
Reasons?
2, in fact. The first being, of course, to see you, Miss Trucy.
I don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valen.
I'm sure you are.
Not one for modesty, are you?
I even brought you a gift.
Oh?
Open the box.
Let's see what it is. What is it?
What do you mean? It's an open box.
Oh, that's cruel.
Oh, wait! I see.
And then she basically, like, makes it disappear and reappear full of stuff.
Ta-da!
Exactly.
Thank you, Uncle Valen!
Of course. Money's been slow.
And then he turns away. How did she do that?
How did he do it? How did she do that? I'm terrified. Her power level keeps rising.
A magician's ability is power levels.
Yeah.
And Trucy.
We'll bring back
really
the guy with the
full-blooded.
scouter. When I encountered you at the Colosseum the first time in 7 years, I could feign not contain my emotions. I would oceans. And to learn that you now defend that poor pianist, that blinded boy. 'Twas a hot topic of talk amongst the staff, you know. And defend him you did.
I like to imagine.
Wait.
I like to imagine when Wudgie had Apollo say, "You're nearly full blood." There's just like in the sky, there's like an image of Mikotoba just smiling with a thumbs up.
Well, it wasn't all my doing.
I'm his defense attorney, actually. It was all my work.
My other reason for coming to here today was this.
All right.
I brought Toy Story.
Toy Story? Oh, that's my favorite movie
Yes.
sport.
Hold on here. Is it Toy Story 3 or 2? It better not be 3. That's a terrible movie.
What do you mean, Polly? Toy Story 3 was great. It was a perfect way to end off the trilogy.
No, it wasn't.
Then they
Toy
put
Story
it in
4
Toy Story
was
4.
better.
I'm sorry,
I'm actually
what?
a fan of. I tricked you. It was Lightyear. This whole
Oh,
time.
that's even worse. Get it out of here.
At least something we can agree on.
I've never seen Lightyear. actually.
Don't, Trucy. don't.
You know, there's more bad Disney movies than good ones, so no, it's honestly not the worst. Quite so. A recording of the concert, no less.
The recording of a
I brought it
concert
for you,
that was like
Trucy. Yeah, on behalf of Troop Grammary.
Wait, did you record it over Lightyear? You know you're not really supposed to do that, right?
What do you mean? I would download a car.
Noted. Do go on.
Well, will you watch it?
sugar.
Oh God.
No.
Oh my goodness, she's singing it in English.
When
Here
you
as well.
stole away the keys, my heart held on to so tight. I can't sing this. Animal Crossing talk.
Fire spark. Spark more. With the tan
So-
that is Clavier and my weak model.
Did they recreate these models?
No, these are the originals.
This is just the original video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just rendered at higher resolution.
And now fire.
Something's
Bye.
Oh, that gets me every time. He still hasn't gotten over that.
Also, I think these might be pre-rendered in this game.
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
Because it's funny,
Although
it's
I
like
would like to
3D
see these
and
models
then
in like
2D.
VR chat.
I would just like to see him in general. I mean,
You know, it's not being put out.
you know, it's funny
fire
now.
extinguisher.
Thanks, Fallon. Now I have an actual recording of that. Now I can just rub it in his face every time he tries to say anything to me.
Of course.
Wow.
The magic of revenge.
I may have eaten lettuce, so.
Wow. It's almost as good as it was live. How did you get the aerial shots and the zoom-ins? That's crazy. So, what's the word? Mysterious?
There are more mysterious things than her song going on.
It was actually a very large drone.
Way more mysterious.
I didn't even notice the drone.
Audio was 80 odd in.
This Valiant Grammar has good reasons to be here today.
I'm also hungry.
But I wonder what his reasons were to be at that concert.
Can I eat that spaghetti?
You may try. It's been there for months now.
Um,
And unless you like plastic, I don't know if you'll enjoy it.
Videotape received from Fallon.
I don't think that hurt.
What was that?
I just pressed Terry Bogard scream and I didn't realize it was that loud.
So I was wondering, that stunt in the middle of the song there.
I didn't see a stunt.
What about Lammeror vanishing and reappearing?
Oh, that? I'm guessing I'm so used to seeing that happen, I didn't even notice.
So young to be so jaded.
And I kind of know how that happened. I mean, what?
A simple sleight of hand, a petit prestidigitation. A modicum of magic from me to you.
So that's why you were at the concert.
Yes. I was there to watch my take to the air. Also because I need the money.
So you're the one who knows how it was done, all done.
Of course, I am like a deity, with the stage as my domain. And
And a
like any
broken-
deity, I require your donation. I suffer no mystery upon those floodlit boards not grasped tightly twixt my fingers. It is a potent primeval power I possess.
Well, do you think you could tell me how it was done?
Hey now!
Jersey?
That's like totally against the rules, Apollo.
Not during a murder investigation, it's not.
Manon? For my illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also,
Also what?
recall that the terrible occurrence happened later. Well after my illusion entranced the audience.
Oh.
Don't even ask, I won't answer.
The more I look at the mustache, the more it's like I'm confused. It's like a blurry mess.
It's to hide my mouth.
Too bad for you, Apollo.
Ugh, whose side are you on, kid?
Yours, of course.
I, Valent Grammary, must now take my leave, Miss Trucy.
There's no need to rush, Uncle Valent. You should stay for a while.
I'm afraid I cannot. I may not. I shall not.
Do you hate me?
I have been asked to assist with an analysis, and so I shall slink back into my scene. To the scene.
So, you'll be at the concert venue today?
Correct. If you would like to call on me, come to the Coliseum. See you later, crocodile.
With a whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye, he turned and walked out through the door, surprisingly normally.
Well, there you go, Apollo. Let's get cracking. And just to show you that Uncle Valent hates.
Right. Valent Grammary. I've got a few more things to ask him. Foremost among them, that big bit of magic that made Lamroar disappear. And how he knows Trucy and her real father. Let's get out of here.
I thought that was obvious.
Probably read that. July 9th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
Aki may not be guilty, but he's still a suspect.
But they don't have any decisive evidence. He's blind and a kid. Do they really think he can shoot a big revolver such as this?
Yeah, but only someone as small as him could have gotten out of that room.
Also, you already know he's not blind.
Oh yeah. The point with the gun still stands.
He's not blind though.
Okay, fine, right. The Among Us meme, yes.
And he also lied.
Lied?
Akitobai can see. Oh, goodness. Anyway, speak of the devil.
He looks like he's doing okay.
I forget. Why did we come here? It's not like we can talk to him or anything.
Words are overrated. Feelings are what matter, Apollo.
It's kind of hard to build a court case on feelings.
How it? Well, just wait
Since
till
we're
next
here
game.
anyway. Might as well get what I want to say off my chest.
If you need someone to complain to, I'll listen.
I think she's actually worried for me, which is a surprise.
How is that a surprise, Polly?
All right, kids, start talking. We know you did it, and no, that doesn't sound right.
Bye, kid.
Oh, she looked at the guide and was like, "Oh, we're not supposed to be here yet."
No, it does say to go here, so. But we'll see if I'm kind of skipping one, so we'll see about this. July 9th, Sunset Shine Coliseum.
Oh, what a great day! It's perfect weather for sleuthing.
The weather matters for an investigation?
I mean, don't some days just feel like magic days or defense days?
Sure. Let's get started, shall we?
Also lettuce days. So right on! Show us your stuff, Apollo.
What stuff?
Your voice training and your lawyering skills. Come on, this is the perfect place for it.
I did enough at home, thanks.
You mean...
Hold on. I may have almost choked. Anyways,
What you get for eating grass.
and I will continue to eat quote-unquote grass, aka lettuce.
Aw,
Get
there's
outta
no
here.
need to be shy. I mean, obviously not for lawyering. I mean, if you shy away from lawyering now, I mean, how can you become a lawyer at all? So keep that up and you'll never make it on the big stage.
I'm happy in the courtroom, thank you. I am a lawyer.
Yeah, I know. That's why you still gotta do lawyering stuff now. So you're in luck, because it's lawyer weather today. Don't you just want to face the blue sky and shout, "Objection!"
Why would I object to oxygen?
Because it's overrated, Polly.
Alright then, just stop breathing, Trucy. Let's see
Why?
how long you last without it. Her face is already turning purple. Hey, breathe! Uh-oh.
She just falls
Ow.
and passes out.
Well, didn't say a horn. Anyways, let's get going. This is for all the times you assaulted me. We're about to get hit with a massive storm here pretty soon.
Oh, like, actually?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
like we're in a. Let me look at the path here. Yeah, oof, yeah, oof. Yeah, so
Perfect day for lawyering. July 9th, backstage hallway.
perfect day for VA.
Ah, Mr. Attorney.
Lammeror! I'm sorry about today.
There is nothing you need to apologize for. We're merely defending, not...
Are you okay? Alone, I mean.
Humans are blessed with 5 senses. Been robbed of one, get by. But it does make being a witness rather difficult.
Speaking of seeing, you knew who we were before we spotted you just now. And we aren't even talking.
I heard your footsteps several times the day before.
Oh. Must have great ears.
Here's a heard the crime taking place. Or so she claimed yesterday. But how? That was quite a statement you made today in court. About hearing Darren Cresham's voice at the scene of the crime.
I did not know his name. Never forget a voice. Here we go again.
Wait! Oh God, my ears!
Lammeror, is something the matter?
That voice just now was, I am sure it
No way.
fell. As I said in court,
It
I
was
was
him.
on my way backstage from stage. That is when I heard.
Here's what we're hearing. It was him. I'm
Wait,
sure
actually,
of it.
right now?
Like when you were in cave.
Oh yeah. Honestly, there's nothing I can do. It's voice mod, and I'm trying.
I'm guessing Darren and Mr. Latouche were talking about something?
The next moment, I heard those gunshots.
Why didn't you call security?
To be honest, though the noise was quite frightening, I imagined the gunshots might be. I was in quite a hurry myself. I left the scene at once.
Oh, it really was Darian's voice that she heard.
Yeah. At least she certainly thinks it was. My goodness to popping.
Met Machi before, cute as limp. I was singing in a restaurant in Virginia.
And he was playing the piano?
Was very kind to me when he learned I could not.
Is that when you started playing opposites? With Maki pretending that he couldn't see?
No, it wasn't then. That began after our major debut. after I became known as the landscape painter in...
Must have been tough for Machi. Pretending that he couldn't see, and all the while acting as your eyes.
We held hands always. He would write with his finger on my palm to signal to me things I should know. He is a smart, gentle boy.
I think I see what she's getting at. Aki would never harm a soul.
Now, I didn't
About
say
Mr.
that.
There was an implication. About Mr. Latouche.
Ah, yes. He was an Interpol agent,
So, you had no idea?
Of course not. No one did.
I guess that's what it means to be undercover.
But someone was after him. I had to know who he really was.
Why did he pose as my manager? I do not understand.
You have no idea?
I can only assume that he was investigating. But why?
What makes you think that?
Perhaps it is not so, but I can deny the possibility. Because of my condition. My present is veiled in darkness. So too is my past clouded from memory.
Clouded. Right.
Darkness that I fear is not the darkness that I see whenever I open my eyes. The real darkness lies in my
In your heart?
I have no memory of the time before I became Lamoureux. I woke from darkness, into darkness, you might say. I was singing in a restaurant.
What was it that you said about not being able to remember the light?
Not know my past. I commit some terrible crime. My past. Everything before becoming Lamoureux is lost.
But I don't think you...
I can think of no other explanation. Why else would an agent of Interpol approach me?
Do you think your past might be related to this case?
No way! That seems really unlikely to me. I mean, you're such a sweet person, Lamoureux.
I thank you. Machi too tells me this often. I fear who I might have been. Hey, Lamoureux, you want to see this cool videotape?
We took a look at your performance again. It was even better the second time.
Thank you.
That reminds me. That was an incredible illusion you pulled off.
Illusion.
When you teleported from one stage to the other, remember?
Yes. Apparently, they hired a professional magician.
Valid Grammary. I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done?
No. I'm afraid I cannot. As a grammar aid, made me swear to never tell a soul.
I was afraid of that.
Hard to be a magician if you can't keep a secret, you know.
I am reminded I wish to speak to you about something.
Yes?
When I was walking this hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind. It was lying on the floor.
Device? Maybe you mean this?
That's been lying there since the day before yesterday.
May I touch it? I thought as much.
What? What did you think?
This was one of our headsets. Everyone on staff wears one during a concert.
I wonder whose this is.
We use it for communication. It would be quite inconvenient should it go missing.
We'll hold on to it. We'll hold on to it for you then. We'll give it to Prosecutor Gavin when we see him.
That's best. Thank you.
So, can I put it on?
No!
Headset attached to Trucy.
Yoink! Wait, attached? I thought I got a robot Apollo.
You're like a dog, actually.
Yeah, I'll summon a dog from the box that Valen gave me.
Everyone on staff was wearing one of these headsets. This might warrant some further inquiry.
Well, let's just present the
Shut up,
headset
Danny.
too.
Can I ask you about this headset, Lamour? My goodness. You said all concert staff were wearing one?
That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on the staff had one, of course. And all of the band members, too, I should think.
So Prosecutor Gavin and his lackeys had them on too, then.
Quite helpful, though limited. They only work within 30 feet or so. Roll, they're only for use on stage, and a stronger signal would interfere with the sound system.
That makes sense. You'd think someone would notice if they dropped their only communications lifeline. So why was this one lying here?
Well, it should have updated in the court record, so I'm gonna assume it's alright. July 9th in the wings.
That song. Isn't that the one Lamero was singing?
Yeah, you're right. The guitar serenade.
Wow. I'd love to do a show on stage like this.
I'd come to see that.
The house is full and as one... What is... The audience... What? Sighs with wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad. Rose petals swirling through the air.
Not that. Wait. Aren't you a magician?
And then I summon a nuke.
You what?
So that's right, I am a magician.
Some dedication.
Look, see, I dropped the bomb.
Lozzu?
Oh. UA.
Aha! If it isn't Miss Trucy, indeed it is.
Don't him.
Myself,
What exactly are you doing here?
I take real responsibility in tasks undertaken. I am inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss.
A Lamarite teleportation illusion. Ooh.
Should anything go wrong, it would reflect poorly upon me and my troop. As I went about my exacting examination, I happened to notice that piano. And I remembered that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Hey, Apollo, maybe Uncle Valen can shed some light on this whole thing for us. You know, like we tried to do before.
You better pay me by the hour.
Always joking, Uncle Valen. But I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. Lamari's vanishing act was your illusion, right?
Indeed, the purple prosecutor petitioned my performance. At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear, like a dream."
Like a dream.
Yet, what can I work on with on a stage meant for musical endeavors? There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorcerous acts. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted. I gave some of my key energy to Lemawar.
You disappeared from the top of the tower, but in order to move, you would have to have used some sort of secret tunnel.
People come to me because I am a professional amongst professionals. My illusions are custom made for a time and place. Now, because of the murder, all the eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of Troop Gramarye are concerned.
Oh, you were checking up on your trick to make sure it went well?
And it went well, it did. Now, speaking of pianos, that piano over there troubles me.
It troubles you? Why?
Why? Why do you ask why?
I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself, thanks.
I know what you're thinking in that head of yours. Gramarye, yes, so you say. I recall seeing him on television. Something of that sort.
Actually, yes, you're right.
Wow, he just read your mind, Apollo, even though I have a feeling that wasn't what was on your mind.
Or everyone tells him that, and he made a good guess.
It was 20 years ago.
12 years ago.
A young magician, a genius of his time, came down Amogus. His name was Magnify Gramarye. It was he who began the great troop Gramarye. At his prime, not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was.
I do have a vague memory of someone like that on TV.
Yet several years ago, that time came to an end. My troop pulled a vanishing act, yes. Cries for magic no longer heard, the TV screen a barren waste, stripped of illusion. Now they only watch Skibidi Toilet and, other...
The other?
Baby Shark.
But that's not true! I still went to all your shows! Like that one in the parking lot down at the supermarket. People are just weirdos! How dare they like Baby Shark?
When you start playing in supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble.
We hone our skill at these small venues, always awaiting our time. The trash cans outside the grocery stores are a particular fancy of mine nowadays. Yes, one day we'll rise up from obscurity. I know... onto a fame's shining stage once more. I do this not only for the magic that is Gramarye, but for my partner.
Your partner? You mean
Yes, Zach Gramarye.
Tracy's father?
Before he disappeared 7 years ago, there was no name higher than Gramarye in show business circles. None. I will see us return to glory. I, Valiant Gramarye. Our founder, Magnified Gramarye, was truly a genius, a worker of miracles.
I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little. How he made that whole jumbo jet go... what happened to the jet again?
We don't talk about the jets.
Oh, okay.
Apparently someone doesn't remember it as well as they thought.
Of all the would-be magicians who came to his door, only Zach and I had the talent. In no time at all, Valiant and Zach were the shining stars in the Gramarye crown.
Cool, huh? And Zach Gramarye was my daddy.
Now that Magnify and Zach are gone, I have but one wish. Let it be I, Valiant Gramarye, who brings the Gramarye miracle back to the big stage.
I'm rooting for you.
Miss Trucy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skill by my side. I need 1 minion.
One skill coming up and 1 minion.
How do we manage to get off the topic of the case so quickly all the time?
And we can
that's
use that
right,
little monkey
Trucy's
of
here.
yours. We can use that little monkey of yours I'm talking to with the funny haircut.
Can we get out of... Oh, wait, I have to look at that piano first.
That's one big piano. I've never actually played one.
You should get Mr. Wright to teach you sometime.
Oh, good. He can't play piano either, like that dog.
Kind of feel bad for the guy now.
Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back. This could be the debut of a prodigy. Ew.
Did you make that noise just now?
Let me try it again. You know, I think something's stuck in the piano. Time to take a look under the hood.
I thought you would be better at this, Trucy.
Huh. Look! This was stuck between the strings.
After
looks
all,
like
it sounded like you were playing A minor. Get it? Get it?
No, we don't get it.
I thought I was playing A major.
I'll be in the parking lot all week.
Okay, I guess for now I'll bring the
God
switch that
willing,
looks
you
like a
don't make it
detonator.
out. Someone must have thrown this into the piano.
Am I about to blow up this whole stage?
No. Yeah, apparently, I guess you've hit it twice now.
I mean, twice is a lot, right? Like what if...
Well... Alright, Tracy, I think we should get out of here. Quick, quick, down the hall.
Let's go, let's go.
Hello, you two again.
No, the time to talk. We need to get out of here.
We gotta go!
July 9th, Lamorar's dressing room.
Worst person to run into. Oh, no. There's only one person I know who can munch with such venom.
What are you doing?
Hello, Emma. You're looking as grumpy as ever.
Oh, am I supposed to be happy? You give me the second degree in court, and Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool, and plus I heard 2 explosions in here. What did you do?
It wasn't our fault.
So you do know something about it.
I don't know. We're just trying to get out of here.
Oh, really?
Anyways, you're talking about the bloodstain Mr. Lozzu left?
My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter was a funny guy, huh?
But that bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all.
How do we know that Mr. Lozzu was really with Interpol?
We wouldn't have found that without you, Emma, you know? And that's cool, right?
I suppose. Maybe that's why the chief gave me these after he was finished chewing me out. You know? Said it was my reward. It was funny. You know? I don't have lettuce, so I can't like, nice munch.
Are chocolate snackers popular down at the precinct or something?
I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again.
Fine, go. Be my guest. Good luck finding any clues. I really don't care anymore. Though I actually did find something strange.
Something strange?
I met my embarrassment quota for the year, that's for sure.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Huh? How?
I mean, think about it. Now you don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year.
If only it worked that way.
It just bugs me to think that little kid outsmarted me. And it makes him even more suspicious now that we know he can see. He could have seen the air duct, and he could have shot that revolver.
Emma,
Yeah, Trucy?
what's this?
A gun.
Here we go again.
And how heavy is this?
Very.
So you think Machi, you know, a child of 14 years old could fire it?
Yeah.
But that's not how it sounded in Lamorar's testimony.
You mean her saying she heard Detective Darian's voice at the scene?
That's right.
Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing once in a while in this country?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Was that true what you said in court today? You know, about the case. About how everything was happening according to those song lyrics?
The guitar serenade, you mean?
I found the link, you know. That was all me. First, Prosecutor Gavin's heart-shaped keyring was stolen. Then Lamorar flew through the air.
I'm starting to hate this track.
Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar caught on fire. And in the end, a bullet took Mr. Latus's life. And he went up into the sky with a guitar. Well, 15 feet up at least.
Would you prefer?
Would has that song, you know?
Would you prefer it?
Don't tempt me. I still have it.
Would you prefer it?
Give me a second, I'll show you if I prefer it or not. About 30 seconds. So I can add
I
it
think
back
his
to my
answer is
sound
yes.
file. Hey, at least it plays like less in that case, honestly.
You sure?
Yes, I believe we've already gone over the quota. Well, it's not as bad as what, SL9? My goodness, he's gonna actually search it up knowing him.
No. It's fine. I already have it on voice mod.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Anyways.
It's kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence.
I know, and I found it.
You think the same person did all of this?
Don't ask me. I didn't do it.
Sure.
Yes.
You didn't say set up like a time-gated revolver, attached it to the wall over there, and...
I have no connection to the victim, Emma.
Apparently so does the defendant, according to you. But yeah, neither did I. I couldn't fit through that air duct anyway.
What? You all think I did it?
Sometimes I worry about that girl. Really, I do.
Brucey. Change, please.
So, what did you find?
It's so little, I must have passed over it yesterday. I found it under the sofa.
What is it?
Part of some device, I think. I haven't a clue what. The bit sticking out from the end looked familiar, so I had it examined. Turns out it's an antenna.
Ooh, like on a beetle?
Like on a cell phone. This device must use an I can speak. Oh, help. This device must use an electronic signal of some sort.
An electronic signal, you say? Hey, Polly.
She kind of like lifts the switch to Apollo.
We found it in a piano, and that's all we know about it. Okay?
Okay.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
A small device. Looks like a transmitter.
A transmitter?
Press the switch here, and it sends a signal. No idea what's it for, though.
A signal? You mean an electronic signal?
What is it, Apollo? Something we totally don't know about?
Say, Emma. You know that strange explosion you heard earlier?
Oh, this?
Yeah, that. Anyways, let me try pressing the switch again.
Wait, don't! What's the big idea?
Oh, God! Do you really have to hit me?
Well, now we know what this is and what I heard before, an igniter.
This part here must work like a lighter.
And it nearly lit me up, that's for sure.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, I suppose, like how you didn't just murder Mr. Lozzu. Yeah, sure, at least we're getting somewhere with this case.
Hey, Apollo. Let's ask Emma more about this switch.
No, I'm not going to.
Look, Polly, I know it may look bad, and I know that she seems angry at you, but, I mean, she has first-hand experience.
You're being a meanie.
What are you trying to do? Burn me alive?
You keep being mean to me. Maybe, yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry that my job is so hard and people keep yelling at me too, so I'm sorry that I have to assume that you might too.
Come on, it's just a few sparks.
Says you. You weren't the one holding it. Here, how about we switch objects and then you know how it feels.
I mean, there's enough sparks flying around here just with you two talking.
What do you mean by that, Trucy? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that, Trucy?
I plead the fifth.
Well, sadly for you, you have no rights. Start talking.
What do you mean I do have rights? My last name is Wright, so thus I have a right. His name is Phoenix Wright, my dad. My daddy.
Anyway, now we know this is remote for an igniter.
Let me see that for a second.
Well?
Well, this is definitely a little transmitter, as if I needed to examine this again. The signal's weak, probably only reaches 30 feet.
Transmitter, huh?
Mode trigger
30
updated in the
feet?
court record.
That sounds familiar.
Incidentally, if you look at the cross-section diagram of the stage area... Let's see. 30 feet from Lemrar's dressing room. That covers the backstage completely. It also looks like it would cover the stage.
Kinda seems unlikely anyone would use this on stage.
Room diagram added to the core record. Guess I'd be getting on with my investigation.
We'll have to look for more clues elsewhere then.
I feel better just knowing what this thing is now. I'll have to look into igniters a bit more later.
Good luck!
I'd like to know a bit more about igniters myself.
Igniter added to the core record. Now please, get out of my crime.
With pleasure. Goodness. So you never yell in our ears again, please. At least give us a warning.
I actually went all the way back. Like, I literally went back as I yelled.
God help us if you went all the way forward.
Well, luckily, there's probably a limiter or something in the mic, so it's not gonna be that
I don't
bad.
think so. I think you would have peaked if that's so, because my God, that was
I'm so sorry. Okay. I have to do a certain thing.
If nothing else, it wasn't as loud as the last time.
Alright, that's good.
I swear to God, you yell like that again, your neighbors are gonna start thinking that someone's like getting killed or tortured at your house.
Oh, it's okay. That they already know.
So, what did you think of the trial today?
I'm not gonna ask.
Ugh, I'm glad he doesn't understand English after all. If he did, he would have been scared out of his mind by that trial.
Hey, all's well that ends well. You have to be more goal-oriented. If he's innocent, we win.
Oh, if he's found not guilty, we win.
That's the same thing!
Hachi might not understand English, but I bet he gets that better than you do.
Shing.
Ugh. Huh?
Alright, let's try this again.
Huh?
Oh no. What did I miss?
Talk to him. Like, do all the options.
Oh, you're right, I do. Love this! Love it when you have to talk about the same option again and again and again.
I'm glad Lemror testified. What a great person. She even got Machi off the hook by naming another suspect.
Darian of the Gavineers, the detective. I wonder if Maki knows what happened.
Hmm?
I mean, if he could follow how the trial went at all. If no one told him there's a new suspect, how would he know? Hey.
What is it, Apollo?
No, it's nothing.
You sure?
I must be imagining it.
Imagining what, Apollo?
It's just, I couldn't help but feel that, I don't know, Maki? He doesn't understand what we're saying, right?
How could he? He's a young Borginian. He doesn't speak English. There's no such thing as multilingual people. Apollo, come on, get your head out of the clouds.
Yeah, but my bracelet is reacting to him.
Huh? Maybe it's malfunctioning. Or it's scared because you keep making those "I'm so mad" faces.
Was I that bad? Maki lied about not being able to see. What if that's not all he lied about?
If you're curious about it, there's only one thing to do. You should ask him.
I think it'll take something big to get him. Some kind of undeniable evidence. We'll be back, Maki.
Don't worry, I got some undeniable evidence right here. A gun.
Just whips out a gun and points at him. Talk, Rose!
We know you're not blind. You can see this.
Here we go.
July 9th, Sunshine Coliseum.
Oh.
What? Come to laugh at me? Come to laugh at the murderer?
Darian.
That old bag opens her pie hole and wham bam, my life goes down the chute. Thanks. They won't let me work while I'm a suspect.
Darian isn't in the best of moods, is he?
Not many people are these days, it seems.
It is a crime scene. Not exactly the happiest place to hang out.
Then Gavin had to go rub salt in the wound! My alibi's rock solid! Rock solid!
So what were you doing?
So, about your alibi.
You'd have to ask. The shooting happened right in the middle of the third set.
That's right. Music was blaring when we heard those gunshots. Found Mr. Latouche, dead.
I've got 10,000 witnesses who saw me too. Right there on that stage.
Your guitar playing was something else.
Thanks, little lady. See? This whole thing's a sham! Can't believe they aren't letting me work!
Wait, weren't you off cue?
My favorite part was when he was off cue.
Anyways, there's no need to yell at me. It's Lammeror's fault. She was the one who said she heard his voice at the moment of the crime.
And I never even talked to that old windbag! How could she possibly identify me?
They won't let you work?
He won't let me work! Gavin! Says he gotta lie low till the suspicion is cleared. What suspicion? He could be such a stick in the mud.
Mr. Gavin? A stick in the mud?
He may look all flashy and showy, but he's straight as an arrow, man. Except when he's depressed. You hear him whining the other day?
All freaking day.
All right, Dan, whine. Go.
Is Dan
Dan?
even here? Uh-oh.
Dan?
It's me, Danny.
Oh, don't.
There you go, Dan. You got this. Just whine.
And then, oh god, wait, like, he's German. Fuck.
German, yep.
And then there was that performance just now. No, fuck, I can't do it. And then there was that performance just now. What was that all about? This part is off.
No, that's Apollo.
No, it's fine.
That
Let
was
him,
me.
Let him go.
No, yep,
What is that?
Uh-oh.
Second.
there he is. He's dead.
It was you, Darian.
That's all. That's all. You go back to whatever you were doing.
He's just a perfectionist is all. Not a bad guy, really.
Well, I think the Gavineers are the best. I have all your albums.
The band's fine, too. Gavin can write a good tune, I'll give him that.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Prosecutor Gavin around much.
Oh, him? He's down at the prosecutor's office, most likely.
The prosecutor's office? Huh. I've never been there, have I?
The data on the victim should have come in from Interpol. Normally I'd be down there dealing with it. Normally.
Apollo, let's go check it out. I've always wanted to see the prosecutor's office.
Maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Right on.
Say hi for me, okay? Oh, and screw you.
Thanks.
And tell him I went to that crime scene.
We'll be going now.
Hey, wait.
Yes?
What do you really think happened? Really? You don't think I did it, right?
Well...
Great. Way to instill a guy with some confidence. Just remember, I was ripping it up on stage when it happened, okay? Ripping! Don't get led astray by some siren song, huh? Get this one wrong and you'll be eating humble pie for a year. I'll make it myself.
Let's not talk to him anymore, alright? He's mean.
Noted.
He probably did it.
Detective Darian Crescent. He's one stone I'd leave unturned if I had a choice.
All right, Dan, come back.
July
This song
9th,
was-
Prosecutor Gavin's office.
You're still on cave.
So, this is it. The Gavineer's head office.
It's not the band's office, that's the prosecutor's office.
What is up with that shelf?
Kind of fancy. I like it.
How are the books not sliding?
It's because when they set up the shelf like that, you know, the lower shelves protrude out further than the top shelves to make so you can just kind of stack them like that. Also makes it easier to grab them without getting like your fingers all cut up in them and pulling out the ones you didn't want to pull out.
Huh.
It's actually quite effective. Yeah, so that's why I'm asking. What is this creepy thing's object, whatever?
Looks like Prosecutor Gavin is on the phone.
Oh well, guess we'll have to come back. Or we can hide behind that bookshelf real quiet like.
That's eavesdropping.
Why? We'd just be waiting quietly so he won't notice. And besides, we'll just be looking at the guitars. They're pretty cool. And what if we heard something scary?
She'd make a good reporter for a gossip mag.
What? A replica, you
And
say?
besides, Apollo, just in case.
Oh, hold on one moment. I have to put you on hold. There seems to be a few rats that have snuck into my room.
Hold on, the door is unlocked.
Yes, I shall call you back. Yes, thank you. Yes, have your people call my people.
Don't tempt me, Tracy. Don't tempt me.
Invoke pawn shop owner.
Man, they really actually put the riflings in there too. They were dedicated to this model.
Never mind, I'll finish this conversation now. So that we'll have to wait patiently. So why was the actor in the first place? Yeah, Lettuce.
Lettuce?
Look, don't talk to me about those Boginians, okay? Just get me that report. Chop chop. And stop leaving mysterious objects in my office, okay?
Beep.
It is times like this when I start to miss Darien. Oh yes, the rat infestation.
Oh, hi! We're not rats!
Just thought we'd drop in. Hope you're not mad. I mean, you think I'm a rat too?
No. How could I be? There's not enough tea in the world any case. Have a seat. I'll put on some tea for you.
Prosecutor Gavin, the philanthropist.
Watch and learn, Apollo.
And then she just sits down, relaxing, like, feet up with the tea.
At Forehead, I have prepared tea for you as well. So we may be enemies. Perhaps it might be in my best interest as a person to try and treat others a bit more kindly.
No thanks.
Very well, more for me.
Probably
So,
poisoned it.
who have you come to see?
Huh?
Clavier, lead vocalist for the Gaviniers? Or Prosecutor Gavin, scourge of the courtroom?
What do you think he means, Apollo?
I think he's giving us a choice. We can either ask him about the concert or the case. Which way to go?
That reminds me. Did you see the paper today?
Yes! I always read the TV. I always read the TV section.
Good girl. How about you, Herr Forehead?
I read the funnies.
Then you will not have seen this.
Concert of Tragedy, the prosecutor's deadly song.
Oh, is that a new show? I haven't heard about that one.
No. It is not a show. It's an article. News, you know.
Oh, does this have anything to do with the case?
Since getting back from the trial, my phone has been ringing off the hook. How does it feel to make a man's life worth a song?
To make a man's life.
Did I read that incorrectly?
Yeah, it's to take a man's life.
I guess he has made a few lives as well, but...
I must be more tired than I thought. Fun fact, when I had myself muted, I wasn't going anywhere. I just muted myself, leaned back in my chair, closed my eyes, and I let all of you become white noise.
Thanks.
Wow, alright, I'm sorry. We were
It was quite
boring.
soothing. It was quite soothing, actually.
Even my scream.
That one woke me up.
That was dark noise.
I went from
Soothing
white noise to just
and
noise.
then dark.
Would you pull up these text log? Thank you, Fräulein Solia.
Welcome.
How does it feel to take a man's life with a song? Have you ever hummed a man all the way to death row? Do you think you could sing for me over the phone? It is an endless adventure. Endless. Thanks to the case that you have made today, of course.
Oh, that was all Apollo's idea.
Hey!
All of it, 100%.
And why do you think that I desire to offer you tea?
Oh.
Hey, chill out.
I heard, I thought he was taking your line.
How does it feel? You have made my career even more popular.
Good?
Truly, I am grateful.
I think that's sarcasm. Is that a newspaper over there too?
Ah, yes. The Borginian Daily Bugle. Go ahead, take a look if you so desire.
Thanks, but I can't read Borginian.
Oh, that's right. Suffice it to say, this is big news over there as well. As well, I should say. The German accent is leaving me at the moment. So they didn't go so far as to mention the lyrics to my song.
Probably no one in Borginia could believe it.
It's probably seen as just a theory at this point. The journalist didn't see the need to mention it, see.
That makes sense. I hardly know what to think of it myself.
Virginian newspaper added to the core record.
Lamoureux's testimony will probably be in the evening edition, I'd imagine. Which is why I've had Darian step down from the investigation for now.
Yeah, we ran into him moping in front of the Coliseum.
Lamoureux was my invited guest, so it is a rather delicate situation. You understand how much I want to solve this case, quickly if possible.
I really love that song. It has such a great atmosphere to it. And I love the part where there was just death metal all of a sudden.
You co-wrote it with Lamoureux, if I remember correctly.
That's right. That's right. It was last year. It's like one of those things where I'm trying to get into the accent, but I'm so dissatisfied with it.
You're doing great, Dan.
Thank you. I'm going to the Tor Borginia's legal system, as a matter of fact.
And that's when you heard Lamoureux's voice?
It was at a small jazz club. I wrecked that night. I knew I had to meet her to talk with her. So I used my influence, which is not inconsiderable, to arrange a meeting.
Wow, prosecutors really have a lot of clout.
I think he's sort of a special case, Trucy.
Thankfully, she likes the work I did, and we wrote a song right there backstage. Machi on piano, that dulcet voice. And myself on a guitar that I borrowed from Lamoureux.
And music history was made. Probably not an experience your average lawyer here would ever have, like Apollo say.
It is a memory that I hold dear to my heart. And the song we wrote that night was this. And that very guitar is right over there.
You mean this charred lump?
it a lump? That's a piece of history. But it's only browned, not really charred.
No matter. I shall never sing that song again. I wouldn't have used that guitar again either, even if I could have.
What happened during that song anyway? Why did his guitar suddenly burst into flames?
You think you could show it to us? Your charred, slightly burnt guitar?
I'm sure he doesn't mind. What more could happen to it? It catches on fire again?
Forehead, I hope you know that no one is laughing at your jokes right now.
Sorry.
You're not funny. You're quite rude, you know, for laughing at a man's distress.
You laugh at my distress?
I am known for poking fun at the defense attorneys, but never once have I ever tried to poke at sore spots with you for things that truly mattered to you. This is my life's blood, next to my work as a lawyer, and here you are mocking me. Won't I have asked you to stop politely, and yet you still insist upon doing it? Truly a despicable man if I have ever seen one.
Mock my hair constantly.
Hmm? And?
That's my... yeah. See, you see this, Trucy?
You never asked me to stop. You just asked me to stop and I'll stop.
Alright then. Please stop attacking my hair.
Okay.
And if you don't, this tape goes to the press.
Which tape? Which tape do you speak of? Oh, you mean this tape?
It's good.
Oh, what tape?
It's good that I left a copy at home.
No matter. The whole world has already seen it, Herr Forehead. And, ironically, they actually liked it. They thought it added some pizzazz to the performance.
You do realize the cameras caught you trying to put out the fire, correct?
Mm-hmm. I received many letters expressing sympathies for my loss. They said you were so brave to sacrifice your guitar like that. And they promised to catch my next show. It feels very good to be popular with everyone, Herr Forehead. You should try it.
Oh, my favorite part's coming up here. Oh, look at that!
Hang on, I got this.
Z.
Not my finest hour, I will admit.
Genuinely, that was incredible entertainment.
And you wonder why I make fun of you.
That was an impressive bit of pyrotechnics that did this.
That's the guitar from the concert, isn't it?
Thank you. I thought it was one of the staff playing a gag on me.
You really ripped. You were really ripping it on stage, were you, Prosecutor Gavin?
Herr Forehead, in your best interest, do not mock me any further. You came here for information, did you not?
I did. All right. All right.
Would you like to leave empty-handed, or would you like me to get to the point?
Please, you have the floor.
Thank you. That is very, how should I say, restrained of you. Do not mock me any further. as I know you so desperately want to do. Would you pull up the dialogue box?
I genuinely had to do myself.
Dialogue box, please, dialogue box, history. I never guessed that wasn't the end of it. I had a specialist analyze the guitar incidentally.
Oh? Did you find anything out?
He didn't have a lot of time, so it is still a bit unclear. But the results he came up with were intriguing.
Intriguing? How does that guitar tie into everything that went on?
Sounds like something we should ask about. Something we should
Yes.
probably talk to him about.
Yes, Herr Forehead. Ask me about the guitar which you have so mercilessly mocked me for the past few days. It is now an crucial piece of evidence for your case. Ask me about it. Go on.
Well, if you won't ask it, Polly, I will. So, Clavier, can you tell us more about Lammermoor's guitar?
Oh, niet. I wish to hear it from your cohort's mouth himself.
Oh, okay, I guess my... Darn.
Now, see what you did? You insulted Trucy. Do you feel glad about yourself?
I did not insult Trucy. You are the one who was so childish he couldn't say something, and you sent that poor girl to do your bidding.
I didn't ask her to do that.
Polly,
Can you please care?
me with investigation?
I'm always the bad guy, am I?
With horns like that, which make you look like quite the demon, yes.
I mean, to be fair, Clavier, you also technically have a singular horn that's pointing down.
More like a drill.
I'm waiting.
He just completely dismisses what Trucy's like, I'm gonna ignore that.
Can you please tell us about your guitar that burst into flames?
What was that? I didn't quite catch that.
You're really pushing your luck, Prosecutor Gavin.
And you are really pushing yours. This is my office, and I can show you out at any time that I so wish.
You wouldn't do that. It would hurt your ego.
No. The only one whose egos will be hurting will be the horn defense attorney put on live TV for getting thrown out of the prosecutor's office. The paparazzi comes here frequently. I'm a rock star, baby. Is what I do.
I already asked you about it. What more do you want me to do here?
Pretty please.
Pretty please.
Very well then.
He's just standing there with a deadpan look on his face.
It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years. A guitar befitting a woman like Lammermoor.
How did it end up here?
She gave it to me. I mentioned how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it.
So this guitar is from Virginia?
That it is. We couldn't carry it on the plane. Changes in air pressure and humidity ruins the wood. So we vacuum packed it in Lammermoor's studio. I used a special shipping service available to me for transporting evidence. They brought it right up to my office for me. Pristine and untouched.
See? Prosecutors do have a lot of clout.
I still think he's a special case.
Such a valuable guitar. It's too bad it got burned.
Prosecutor Gavin's guitar added to the court record.
What was it that you were saying earlier? Something about intriguing results from an examination of the guitar?
That's right! What was that all about?
Well, you know how guitars have a round hole in the front.
Oh, the two other guitars, the red and the yellow, don't have holes.
Well, some of them do. The real guitars, not those electric ones that you see me tote around frequently.
I believe they're called acoustic guitars.
Yes, thank you, Hair Forehead. It is called the sound hole.
Ah, so that's what it's called.
Well, they found something attached to the wood just inside the hole. A broken device of some sort.
A broken device?
Yeah, this in fact. The examiner is busy with evidence for the case now, however.
I can imagine with Apollo, though, he's like...
Just, it bursts into flames in Clavier's hand.
This switch triggers an igniter.
Too bad, I was hoping for it was a bomb that would blow up the whole Coliseum.
Wow, the irony there is palpable.
Palpable.
No, you know what? That's it. That's it. That's the text. That's it. I wish it was a bomb.
Did you hear someone laughing, Apollo?
No. Anyways.
So, he'll be checking this out once he's finished with everything else.
Odd. That device looks strangely familiar. Has to be one of these.
What is it, Apollo?
That device that was found in your guitar. Take a look at this.
Why, that looks like the same thing. What is it?
It's an igniter.
Another one?
It was at the crime scene, in Lemoror's dressing room. Detective Sky found it, actually. At the scene... Oh, Jesus.
And the scene of the crime. What could that mean, I wonder?
No, look at this cool, sick jar.
What's that in the plate there?
Is that... gum? Maybe he was chewing it when the phone rang. So he put it on the plate for later consumption.
You don't think a rock star could afford a fresh stick?
Don't jump to any conclusions now. That is no chewing gum. Take a closer look. Also, I really shouldn't be offering, should I?
What is that? Looks like a lump of plastic.
Wait, that phone call.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking, what is this creepy thing, object, whatever?
It looks like Prosecutor Gavin is on the phone.
What? A replica? Oh, hold on. Some rats seem to have worked their way into my office. Yeah, I'll put you on hold. Wait 1 moment.
We're really doing this again, are we? Prosecutor Gavin, does this have anything to do with Mr. Latouche?
Wait a second. That reminds me. You were eavesdropping on me. That reminds me that I wanted to throw you out.
Look, I mean, I tried to stop him, really, but he forced me to. He had a gun to my head. Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
you were the one digging for a scandal!
Like, he had this gun specifically pointed at my head. It was like, you know, he had it like this.
You had the gun
And then-
pointed at me!
All right. Children, please. I'm not mad. I am accustomed to such behavior. I am not mad. I am merely disappointed. I had expected better. But I will put these feelings aside and forgive you.
Thank you,
To
Gavin,
tell the
even though I was
truth.
forced.
To tell the truth, I am not even sure what this is anyway. But apparently, it is a model of something Good lord. But apparently, it is a model of something that the undercover agent Mr. Latouche was after.
This lump?
Would you mind telling us what you do know about it?
Is it a bomb?
No, 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 Fräulein. It is not a bomb.
Wow, that really got him, man. That made him cut his accent and everything.
I love the whole like character like no.
That really caught Dan off guard there.
I wasn't expecting it. I just suddenly hear, was that a bomb? No.
No.
At least I don't think it is. He like leans in close. There's just like a beep, 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 beep. What is that
What is
beeping
that
noise?
mysterious ticking noise?
Beep, 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 beep,
Snape.
beep, 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 beep,
Snape. Severus Snape. Come on.
Yes. Someone got it. Hold on.
Oh no, don't do it. No, no.
It just brings it to the Ace Attorney game over screen.
Like all the way to the title screen being, but then you will try to open the game and your whole save file is erased.
It does like this cute little explosion effect on your save file and it's gone.
Like what?
This was found in Mr. Latus's bag. It is apparently a replica of something.
A replica? Small lump, about 1.5 inches long.
We analyzed it, but there's not much to say, other than it's a lump of plastic. Perhaps it was to be used in the identification of whatever it is a replica of.
You mean whatever Mr. Latus was after?
That seems to be the most logical explanation, yeah.
Well, what is it? Even though you just said you don't know.
Fräulein, I will say this again. I do not know the purpose of this lump. Only that it is a replica.
You're gonna have to tell her about 5 more times because she's just going to interrupt you and ask.
I'm sorry,
Maybe
Mr.
again in
Gavin,
10
but
seconds.
the game script is telling me to repeat this again and again because I'm stupid.
Game script?
Something tells me that you put up with this on a daily basis, Herr Forehead.
Why do you think I'm always angry?
You have my
Really, do I make
sympathies.
you angry?
No, you don't. Because if I told you this, I'd get fired.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make
No,
you angry.
no, Fräulein, do not cry. Dry your tears here. I have a handkerchief right here. No. Herr Justice did not mean anything by it. He was merely commenting on the current stressful state of affairs. It's not every day that you have to defend a international incident with a Borginian.
It's
Yeah.
true. It is hard to understand.
Yes, yeah. Accent is slipping.
And Clavier's like, yeah, we're gonna go with that.
He's like looking over at Apollo like, I'm trying, man, I'm trying.
Oh, if you don't want to tell us, you could just say so, obviously.
Herr Forehead, I feel a migraine coming on.
Welcome to my world.
I've put in a request to Interpol via my contacts in Virginia, but apparently there is a block on information somewhere along the chain.
Oh?
There's something either Interpol or Virginia doesn't want to share. Something about this little piece of plastic.
Mr. Latus went through all that trouble to become Lamor's manager. Just to come to this country to find out more about this lump? And he died for it.
Replica added to the core record.
I have sent someone to the Colosseum to fetch Lamoror. Perhaps she knows something about it, being a Borginian herself and all. I believe that covers everything I'm at liberty to talk to you about.
Oh.
Thanks for dropping by, Herr Forehead.
Thanks?
Why, you gave me so much information. That igniter, for instance.
Oh, well, that. I only told you because it makes up for me making fun of it about it.
Well, I have never met an attorney so forthcoming with the prosecution, nor have I ever met one so open about repenting for his sins. It's a big help, Herr Forehead. Or perhaps you're just a tad naive,
I guess I could have hid it, but somehow showing it felt like the right thing. I could say the same to you, Prosecutor Gavin. Thanks for the information. About the strange lump of plastic. The one that Mr. Latouche was investigating.
Hey, that's right. I still think it's a bomb.
I have been thinking, Herr Forehead. We encounter many incidents in our lives, all of us. Not all of them simple.
Especially not the ones where people are killing the song lyrics.
That is why I try to at least remain simple inside. And I keep a simple goal. To discover the truth. That is why I like to keep my relations somewhat civil, yeah? I am working to improve in that regard.
I can live with that.
Mr. Prosecutor?
Fräulein?
Can I ask you why you sing in a band?
Ah. Because I want women to turn and look. because I am egotistical. Because I am a philandering piece of doo-doo.
That's pretty simple, too.
Because I want women to look at me as I walk down the street. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Another time, perhaps.
Even if they're 15 years old?
It's not like I'm trying to forge relationships. I'm just asking people to look at me.
But we are.
Good. Get out.
Good, now leave.
Please.
Just stop looking at me. Stop staring at me. Please leave.
He's like covering his face with a He's like, oh my goodness, this script. She was right. This script is annoying. The
July
characters
9th.
that I worked so hard to build up. I just got done saying how civil I wanted to keep things.
July 9th, Sunshine Coliseum.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's you. You came at a good time.
Hello there, Emma. What's up?
Either of you know where Lemuror is?
Well, I saw her in the backstage hallway a while ago.
Yeah? That's strange.
What's strange?
I can't find her anywhere. I was supposed to bring her to the prosecutor's office.
Lammermore's missing?
It's hard to imagine her wandering off somewhere on her own. You know, a blind woman wandering about by herself with no guide at all. Yeah, being that she's blind and all.
Yeah, we'll help you look for her.
Great, thanks. Bye.
Anyways, let's get out of here.
July 9th, backstage hallway.
This place is deserted.
Wonder where Lammeror went off to.
I'm sure she's okay on her own. She seems resourceful.
I guess. But I can't help worry about her a little. You know, with her being blind and everything.
July 9th, 4:46 p.m. In the wings.
Huh? The stage is pitch dark.
The power breaker must be off for this section. Great.
I'll go get someone. Pipes, it was really dark out there.
Dark. That's all Lammermoor has when you think about it. What would it be like to live in a world of darkness?
Hey, Apollo.
Huh? What?
Doesn't something about the stage seem different to you? Like, Something's changed?
Changed?
I can't put my finger on it, but it's bugging me.
Now it's bugging me too. What's she talking about?
Hey, that case. Wasn't that open before?
Huh. I guess someone closed it.
Wait. Look, where the case closes.
Something's sticking out! That doesn't look like an instrument.
It's a dead body.
You don't think it's...
Let's open it, Apollo. Oh. Ah! Lammeror! Lammeror!
Emma! We have to get Emma! Lammeror was taken directly to the hospital. Emma ran around, barking orders, making phone calls, and eating snackoos. Trucy clung to my arm and cried. And me, I just stood there. 2 bodies in 2 days is too many.
Oh, you wouldn't survive in Danganronpa.
July 9th, 5:53 p.m. Hickfield Clinic, waiting room.
Emma, how's Lammeror? Is she okay?
We all owe you a big thanks, that's for sure.
Oh, what was that sarcasm? Is she okay? Is she dead? What is it?
Okay, yes, calm down. She came to a short while ago. She's alive, she's fine. Found her before it was too late.
That's good to hear.
So, what happened?
Someone attacked her. She was struck on the forehead.
By who?
We don't know.
But they hit her on the forehead, right? That's right in front of her. How could she not? Oh, yeah.
Right. So ignoring that insult, would you like to see her now?
Is that alright?
She wants to thank you for saving her life.
Lammeror!
Mr. Attorney, you were the one who found me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm just glad you're okay. Tell me, what happened?
It was after I spoke with you in front of the dressing room. I sensed someone approaching. Thought it might be someone coming to see me. They said nothing. I went to return to my dressing room.
You were hit?
I knew that very moment. I knew. The assailant was trying to kill me.
Oh.
It was lucky for me the first blow did not knock me out. Turned and ran for the stage. Someone was chasing me. I could hear footsteps. But I reached the stage first.
Why the stage?
Bless you!
Thank you.
My god, Lozzu.
I had overheard maintenance people talking. The power to stage area was off, they said, for electrical work.
Ah.
Darkness is my ally. There was a contrabass case near the stage. This is where I hid.
So the assailant couldn't see you?
Once in the case, I'm afraid I passed out.
Wow, sounds like a really close call. Do you have any idea who it might have been?
Unfortunately, no. Whoever it was, they did not say a word.
Too bad.
But I consider that I was struck high on the forehead. Must conclude that whoever hit me was taller than I am.
Good point. She's sharp.
And you're much taller than I am. Not as tall as Apollo.
So that means it was likely an adult, and probably a man. Could it be him?
Why would anyone attack you, Lammeror? You know, 'cause I'm stupid and everything?
The detective asked me this too. And to her, I gave the same answer I gave you. I do not know. Let's present something in front of her face.
Lammeror, I wanted to ask you about this. Do you know what this is?
This is what?
Mr. Lozzu was carrying it. It's a replica of the thing he was after.
He was after? I really have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, in his secret identity as an undercover agent. I'm gonna just say that to everybody.
So that's what he was doing.
You mean, you know what
No, I don't. I really don't. You're showing me.
I'm just gonna assume that they're like giving it to her so she can feel it or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, I know. This must be a Borginian cocoon. Or rather a convincing replica thereof.
Why haven't I heard of a Borginian cocoon before?
Why would he be carrying this around? Was it some kind of souvenir?
Wonder. Well, they call it Borginian. It must only be found in Borginia. For certain, all in Borginia know of these.
It's a cocoon. So, do you get silk from it?
I do not know the details. I am sorry to say.
I thought you said all in Borginia knew of these.
There is one fact I do know about the cocoon, though. Something all in Borginia know.
What's that?
Cocoons. They are bombs. They should not be taken out of the country. If someone does and is caught, they will be put to death by the bomb.
To death?
Why?
I do not know. Yet, if Interpol was involved, I'm sure there is a good reason.
But this is just a piece of plastic!
He was carrying a replica, but looking for the real deal. That's my best guess.
So, that's what he was up to?
Tracking down Borginian cocoon smuggling.
Smuggling.
Seems I was marked.
Marked?
Life changed for me with the popularity of my songs. I began to travel around the world.
Huh. So you could have brought those Borginian cocoons with you.
On my trips, yes. That was probably the suspicion.
And Mr. Latus was placed as an undercover agent to look into it.
Borginian is a small, sheltered country. Many of our people venture into the world outside.
Is that why they suspected you?
But Mr. Latus wasn't a Borginian, was he? He was an Interpol agent, which means
What, Apollo?
there must be some reason why Borginia doesn't want those cocoons getting out. Something scary enough to get Interpol involved.
Huh? Like what? How could such a tiny ball of thread cause such a commotion?
Cocoon smuggling. Mr. Latus had Lammeror marked. Couldn't be her.
Huh?
There's one other person I need to talk to. Thank you for talking with us, Lammeror.
Was the least I could do.
Actually, I have another request.
If it is within my power.
I need an interpreter, someone who speaks Borginian.
Apollo?
Would you come with us, if you're well enough?
I see. Yes, of course. I shall accompany you.
Huh? Where are we going?
Come on, Trucy. We're about to get to the bottom of this.
I'm too dumb.
July 9th, Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Aki, we came to talk to you about the case.
Maki.
Uh-oh. Could you interpret for us, Lammeror?
Yes.
Aki, I'd like to talk to you about when we first met. When we still thought you were blind. Now we know the truth. You can see, right?
Hey, yawning while voicing.
I was completely fooled myself.
Maki? Isn't there another secret you're hiding from us?
Wait, Mr. Attorney. What do you mean by secret?
Yo.
What do I mean by secret? Well... Take that! If I'm not mistaken, you know something about this, don't you?
Hey, you got a reaction! A big one!
Maki, you didn't.
Trucy and I are trained to see people's uncertainty. Not that we would have needed any training to see that one.
Mr. Attorney, please tell me. What is this about?
Lammeror, please interpret.
Well,
I know you know something about this by your reaction. If you won't tell me, I'm gonna have to give it to the prosecution and have them look into it.
he asks you to wait, not be so hasty.
Maki?
Do you know everything?
Yes, everything. Well, sort of.
Have him tell us so about it.
Very well.
What is this cocoon anyway?
The cocoon, the silk, is a potent cure.
A cure?
It must cure some disease.
It's a cure for
Incuritis?
incuritis.
A cure for incuritis?
You remember that in case 2? We're back. We're back, baby. Replica updated in the core record. I'm kind of slowly going into like a German like mimicking of clavier for Lammeror.
But if it's a cure, why keep it in Borginia like that? Just think of all the lives they could save by sharing the medicine.
Do not understand the reasons myself.
Okay, well at least we know what it is. A cure. And Mr. Latus is after cocoon smugglers. Wait, was Maki?
Maki, you weren't.
Couldn't be a smuggler. He's so little. He's a child. He baby.
Well, you're only 15 and you're sort of a magician, aren't you?
Well, that's true. I'm sort of a magician.
She said sort of. I got her. To have a copy of that on security camera tape.
Oh, Maki, are you smuggler?
Ooh.
He won't tell me.
First he plays blind, now he plays dumb.
I wonder. That's stupid.
Oh, sorry, I forgot scroll wheel does that.
Do you think he brought a cocoon here to sell it to someone? If Maki really did bring one into the country, was he planning on making a deal for its sale?
Can't go home.
Can't go home.
I can't go home to Borginia. I do not want to go home. The penalty for taking a cocoon from Borginia is death.
That's right. It's punishable by death.
About the case. What about the case?
He wants to tell us about Latus's death?
This meeting's over.
Darian?
What do you mean? Visiting hours aren't over yet.
There's a call from Maki from the Borginian embassy. This meeting is over. Sorry.
Just give us 5 more minutes. We can call them back after that.
Sorry, no go. Come on, piano boy, we're leaving.
Darian, wait!
I never liked you. Either of you.
Huh?
What did I do? Darn it, we were so close. He was about to tell us. Hey, Apollo.
He didn't want us to hear what Maki had to say.
Apollo!
And there can only be one reason why.
Why is everyone ignoring me? What did I do wrong?
Oh, sorry. This is it. I know who I'm after now. It all happens tomorrow, in court.
To be continued.
I love that jingle so much.
And now we speedrun the try. Nah, I'm kidding.
Ah.
Eh.
I hate when people yell for absolutely no reason.
What?
So, next week? Same time next week?
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Next time, we try to finish this whole case. I think we can.
Try.
And if we can't, we cry.
Next time we will finish this. Because this is only a 2-dayer, I think. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only 3-day case in the original games is Rise from the Ashes, and every future 3-day case is split into 2 cases.
Yeah.
So I hope all y'all enjoyed. Next stream, yep, next week, next Friday, 7 p.m. EST.
Next month, actually.
Oh, true, yeah, next month.
Next year.
Next year. Next decade. Sometime then. So, have a good night, everyone. Bye!
Bye-bye.